and inspiring people with my poetry. Never. I just was doing it to feel good because I was good at it. And I actually wanted to be a singer and an actress. You know, most people tend to want to go that route, and it just didn't work out for me. And as I got older, I got out, and I moved out at the age of 17 years old, and the world is out there. It's a big world. So as Arlette said, protect yourself. You guys are prizes, and there will be boys, there will be men that want you. There will be men that tempt you to do things that you might not want to do. There are things out there like stripping. There are things out there like prostitution. There are things out there that are available to you that will call your name, because they've called mine. And they've called my name in the time of my deepest struggles, where I didn't know what I was going to do. And then that's when all that temptation, what did it do? Poured into my head. And what do we hear on the radios nowadays? Strippers, right? Is that all we hear? Okay. So I want to make sure you girls know how beautiful you are, and how important you are, and how valuable you are, because you are. And I want you to do something just like Arlette just did, and I want you guys to feel it when you say it. So repeat after me, okay? You guys ready?
Yes.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am strong.
I am strong.
I am intelligent.
I am intelligent.
I am good enough.
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 I deserve
I deserve
better.
better.
Don't settle for anything less than that. Don't let anyone talk you into anything that you don't feel comfortable with. Don't fall short and be the girl that gets lost, because you can't get lost in this big world. Okay? How many of you guys heard of the term team dark skin, light skin? How many of y'all be shouting it out? Team light skin, team dark skin. It's usually, you know, in the black crowds, of course, but that's something that causes separation. How many of you girls have been called out of your name? The B word. Or so y'all telling me y'all ain't never been called out of your names? Y'all telling me y'all never been called out of your names? Okay. Okay, so how many of you girls have felt like, or have been judged based upon your skin color, body type, hair type, the things you like? We all have, right? Not just by boys, but by each other as well. Okay? You as girls should be able to empower one another, uplift one another, love one another, because if we don't respect ourselves, we definitely can't get any respect from any of the guys or anybody else in the world. There's already enough people that look at us like we're walking tools sexually, and we're not. And that's just plain and simple. Empower each other. Don't call each other ugly. Don't call each other fat. Don't call each other skinny or black or whatever. You know what I mean? Just empower and uplift, because somebody in here doesn't feel beautiful. Somebody in here doesn't feel good enough. And if they can't go home and feel good, they can't go to school and feel good, they can end up like the girl who commits suicide. You know, and I'm not saying any of you girls in here are on that verge, but you don't know what any of you guys are going through. So be sure not to be the person that pushes the person off the bridge because they were at their breaking point. Okay? Now I want to give you guys a poem that actually went viral on Facebook. I don't know if any of you have heard it or anything like that, but it's called Woman Be a Woman. The reason I'm standing before you girls today is this poem. Okay? There's something missing in the girls of today. The special touch is fading a little more in every way. No longer are girls confident in their looks or their shapes. They now only have what society has to say. Yeah, I'm the B word, if you put bad on the front end. I'm a 5-star, team dark or light-skinned. But when did it become fine to determine beauty on your shade? Hollywood has got us washed in everything that they say. Morals seem to be missing. Self-respect is at its last. Girls are getting implants to make the guys want the... But what happened to reading books to get a bigger brain to attract a man with heart and not the one who's spitting game? Girls are tattooed from the neck down. Jordans on, cap is fitted. Living a lifestyle like a guy, letting all of them hit it. And then they say, forget love. Guys do it. Why not? But don't forget that being women is the most powerful thing you've got. Where is the power? It is in the heart, your mind, and your head. But girls are confused. They think it lies between their legs. But little do they know it is a weapon for self-destruction if not used the right way with the proper instruction. A lot of girls would rather take the felon who is hot-tempered with no degree. And this the business-owning gentleman who will offer all they need, and yet the wonder is still in the air about where all the good men are. Too many girls are choosing to be strippers instead of choosing to go to college. But you guys don't realize it's temporary. No one can take away your knowledge. But it doesn't matter to them because rappers talk about them in songs, but they won't be seeking you in the future. They'll look for women who are strong. So ladies, where do we travel from here on? Where being the B word is a good thing and the new right is so wrong. Well, we have to raise our daughters to know the difference between love and lust and show them the beauty of their hearts and not the beauty of their busts. How far can we get from being a whore before a woman because a guy doesn't know your name but he's determined you are nothing? And society has washed you out to believe the same thing, that you have to show your body before anyone accepts your brain. How far can we get to stop hating one another and segregating beauty to be better than each other? I'm better because I'm skinny. I'm better because I'm thick. Truth is, it's just a feature. Doesn't mean a bit. So girls, be women. Not B words, whores, or sluts. You are God's gift to man, not a tool to fulfill lust. And if you cannot see your worth and the true beauty of being women, you are truly missing out on the blessing you have been given. Make sure you respect yourselves every step of the way.
Isn't that beautiful? Wasn't that good? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I mean, just make sure you guys are protecting the value of who you are. You know what I mean? I promise you girls, sex can wait. Boys can wait. My mother always told me, boys are going to be there all your life. Wait, you know, and I know what she meant when I found out for myself. I'm not saying they're evil. I'm not saying any of that stuff. What I'm telling you girls is that the world is available to you. Grow up, get to know who you are, and get to be complete being yourself, so that way you can make the right man complete and you won't have to settle for less. You won't have to settle for a boy who cheats on you, a boy who calls you names, a boy who hits you, or whatever the case, because you deserve so much more than that. Like Arlette said, you girls are beautiful. Look in the mirror every single day and practice telling yourself how beautiful you are. I do the same thing because sometimes we have to remind ourselves because nobody else is reminding us. All we see when we look at the TV are girls who have skinny bodies or bodies that are better than ours, or girls who are perfect, and perfect doesn't exist. We all know that doesn't exist, right? We all know that we were creatively made, individually made, and we're not supposed to look like anyone else but ourselves, right? Be yourself. Everybody else is taken. Right?
That was good. Wasn't